Juni Taisen, a highly prestigious and blood-filled tournament that takes place every 12 years. In each of these tournaments, 12 warriors, which represent all 12 of the Chinese Zodiac signs, fight to the death in order to win the ultimate and unrivaled prize, a wish of their choice, whatever it may be. As such, the 12 most fearsome warriors make their way to the battlefield, a city completely wiped out of its 500,000 residents, and take part in the ultimate battle royale. The story begins in an empty parking lot where a beautiful woman named Toshiko, aka Boar, appears, dual-wielding machine guns. As she heads into the abandoned streets, she reveals this to be the doing of Juni Taisen's organizers, who evacuated 500,000 citizens in just a single night. Continuing her trek, Toshiko reaches her destination where she claims that the others have already arrived. As she makes her way to the meeting room, a bit of her past is revealed, that she was used as a military combatant by her father. We also learn that her father's behavior was akin to abuse. Furthermore, her family is all kinds of messed up, as her younger sister has a fondness for killing living beings. As she finally enters the room, Toshiko witnesses multiple people present there, including one that is already dead. Suddenly, Duo de Couple, the referee of the Juni Taisen, appears before them. He tells them to swallow a black jewel, revealing that it contains poison which can kill them in 12 hours. He then explains the rules, claiming whoever manages to retrieve all the 12 jewels will be declared the winner, and their wish could be granted. In a flashback, Boar is seen furious after her father chose her younger sister to enter this battle. Thus, she tortured, abused, and manipulated her little sister, turning her into a crazed killer who ultimately killed her father, mother, and then herself. Back to the present, as soon as Duo de Couple leaves, Monkey, a woman boar, is seen to despise, coming up with a plan where no one has to die, and manages to get some people on her side, but then suddenly the ground below them collapses. As a result, Boar is stuck with Rabbit, a strange dual hatchet-using man. As they both proceed to fight, Boar takes her opponent too lightly, and then the battle ends in a mere moment. The dead body she saw earlier wasn't dead after all, and confines her, following with an instant blade to the heart of Rabbit. It is revealed that Rabbit is a necromancer, claiming with a vile look that she will now become her friend. After killing his first foe, Rabbit proceeds to dig out the jewel from her guts before turning her into a zombie. Meanwhile, Monkey and Rat, as Sleepy Guy, who agreed to her peace plan, end up together. In order to remain safe, they travel and hide in the sewer. As they converse, it's revealed that Monkey was the one who destroyed the floor. On the other hand, everyone else has also managed to escape amidst the chaos. Cutting to Inu, a man with a dog-like appearance who is capable of secreting poison from his fangs, hides and waits for the numbers to dwindle. But then suddenly he gets spooked by someone's presence. It is Chicken, another female warrior. She claims to mean no harm, stating she wants to team up. Chicken also reveals that she has an ability called Eye of Cormorant, and states that using this, she can communicate with birds. Inu, upon hearing the Rabbit has formed a 3-man team, agrees to team up, but secretly plans to kill her at his leisure. Thus they form a party and head to fight against Rabbit and his team. Suddenly, Chicken receives news that Rabbit and his team has split into 2 groups. As they observe, Inu figures that Rabbit sent out Boar to act as a decoy. Similarly, Inu then drugs Chicken, causing her to reveal her full potential in order to use her as a decoy against Rabbit. However, his plan backfires when Chicken uses her new strength to instead grab Inu's head and crush it. On the other hand, Horse, a big and muscular man, is looking to team up with Ox, who is a favorite and expected to win this contest. Eventually, Horse manages to find him, but Ox is ready to battle and launches an attack first. In a flashback, we see a delirious yet young Chicken standing in a filthy apartment drenched in blood. It is revealed that she has just killed her parents, however, had no recollection of this. We also learn that she has had to face a lot of abuse, and that due to the psychological stress, she has blocked out her memories of pain and suffering. However, because of her ability to control and communicate with birds, she is later adopted by the Niwa family and taught the skills of murder and espionage since a young age. Consequently, she had fought in many battlefields. Back in the present, after killing Inu, Chicken then pulls out the jewel from his balls and then sets her sights on Boar. She then uses her ability to order a huge murder of crows to attack and defeat Boar. However, Boar isn't going down without a fight and uses her machine guns to indefinitely fire at her enemy. Nonetheless, the sheer amount of crows is impossible to defend against, and the birds eventually manage to overwhelm her, killing her off, then devouring her flesh. Chicken is seen to be sad that she lost so many of her pawns, but tells the crows to work up an appetite and be ready to return. She then proceeds to head into a convenience store and pick some stuff up. Suddenly, Rat also enters the store, and the two converse, realizes that Chicken also wanted to join Monkey's team. Thus, he decides to take her to the sewers, where she and Monkey have a little chat. Rat at this point is asleep. Chicken even tries to kill Monkey, however decides against it as her heart tells her not to. Consequently, she leaves the sewer, claiming that she couldn't go along with Monkey's idea. However, just outside she encounters Ox, who has presumably already killed Horse. Chicken wants to escape and regroup with her birds. However, her body moves to fight after Ox states that he wants to kill Monkey. Soon, they find themselves amidst a battle, and Chicken, even in her drugged and powered up state, doesn't even last a second as Ox stabs her through the eye and head, killing her effortlessly. Following this battle, she proceeds to retrieve her and Inu's jewel from her corpse. Back inside the sewer, Rat claims that Chicken will soon die, stating that even though she is a warrior, she is weakened by Monkey's non-toxic personality and attitude. She then adds that this attitude is poison to a scheming and untrusting person. Rat then proceeds to ask Monkey if her final plan will begin now, as but 1/3 of the total contestants remain. In reply, Monkey claims that she is not naive enough to think that she could win the Juni Taisen with only one plan and has multiple backups. She then questions Rat on why he decided to opt her plan, but he answers vaguely, claiming that even though he's okay with a peace agreement, he hates peace, cause if he saves a lot of people, then he would end up saving people who are garbage and non-deserving. As the two continue their conversation, suddenly Monkey gets a strange feeling and finds many dead crows coming towards them. Figuring out this to be Rabbit's doing, the duo escape and make their way to the surface, where they immediately get attacked by Rabbit and a headless snake. Monkey plans to restrain Rabbit and have a peaceful talk, but Rat retorts her idea and they prepare for a face-off. Meanwhile, Duo de Couple is hosting an event where many high-profile VIPs are gathered in order to bet on the Juni Taisen warriors and oversee the outcome. Even here, Ox is one seen to have the most chances of victory. Moreover, Sheep is revealed to be a previous winner of the Juni Taisen. Back to the battlefield, where Sheep is seen to be strategizing. He claims Monkey, Ox, and Rabbit to be the major threats to his victory and decides to avoid direct confrontation with them, ultimately deciding to pit them all against each other. In the past, he is revealed to be a weapon merchant and a highly skilled warrior. As such, he was brought into an influential family as a son-in-law. The reason for him joining this battle is so that he can make sure his family can continue to prosper and don't have any unnecessary burdens. Back in the present, he ranks all the participants as per threat level and then forms a plan to create a team with others in order to win. However, as he needs to acquire jewels for negotiation, he heads to confront Tiger, the last one on his ranking, in order to defeat her and take her jewel. However, she is visibly drunk and not actively playing her part. Even though Sheep is hidden, Tiger notices his presence and calls out to him. On the other hand, Snake and Rat are going at it. Snake uses a flamethrower and keeps Rat at a safe distance. He tries to run away and distract Snake, however the headless corpse detects vibrations from the ground to figure out his foe's position and attacks him. Meanwhile, Monkey is in a bout with Rabbit, however the tides are quickly turned when Rabbit calls forth his reinforcements, the large army of crows they encountered in the sewer. Furthermore, Horse is revealed to still be alive as he managed to escape Ox's attack and disappeared. As Monkey and Rabbit continue their fight, the former eventually manages to defeat all the crows without taking damage. However, as soon as she turns her attention to Rabbit and faces off against him, he uses Snake's head as an observation device and stabs Monkey in the chest. On the other hand, Sheep, answering her call to meet face to face, shows up in front of Tiger. However, he completely underestimates her, who uses a drunken fist stance to rush into her opponent and swiftly kills him. As easily as that, she takes his jewel. As a result of Sheep's death, the betting process finally starts, and obviously, Ox is seen as the most likely to win. Meanwhile, Horse has isolated himself and gone into hiding after narrowly avoiding death at the hands of Ox. He does realize that if this continues, he will die of poison anyway, but foolishly convinces himself that his strong body will fight off against it. Suddenly, Rat appears beside him, having escaped Snake for a while. He informs Horse of Monkey's death and advises him to escape, as Snake is still coming for him. However, his parting words are ignored and Horse still stays in hiding, fearing Ox. Suddenly, smoke fills up the room as Snake is seen burning down the building. As a result, Horse runs out of oxygen and suffocates to death. The smoke emanating from the building captures the attention of all contestants. The end. For now. How will the tournament proceed? Who will emerge victorious? Find out in the next part. For now, please consider to like and subscribe to our channel.